They called me into the office like I was being summoned for a pat on the back. 17 years, no sick days, no scandals, just sweat and silence. But HR was already sitting there, eyes darting like they didn't want to be seen. After 17 years, we're eliminating your position. Clear your desk. The bastard didn't flinch when he said it, but I did, because I knew something they didn't. I gave this company everything. Late nights that bled into early mornings, missed birthdays, buried grief. I trained their interns, fixed their messes, took the fall when others screwed up. I was never the loudest in the room. I didn't need to be. My work screamed louder than any boardroom ego. And maybe that was the problem. I made the job look too easy. Made their wins look too clean. They started thinking they didn't need me. 17 years of loyalty erased with a line in a budget spreadsheet. But the thing about quiet people, we watch. We listen. We remember. The bastard didn't even say thank you. No handshake. No emotion. Just protocol and a security escort. I watched as they boxed up my legacy like junk mail. HR handed me a severance package like it was a consolation prize for being betrayed. And as I stepped out of the building I helped build, into the cold light of a Tuesday morning, I smiled, because while they were busy erasing me from payroll, I had already started writing their ending. 6 months before they fired me, they made a mistake. They gave me access to the back end of the data migration project. Emails, financials, compliance documents. They thought I was just the tech lead. They didn't realize I had made a copy of the archive. Encrypted. Off-site. Untouchable. I had seen everything. The falsified reports. The hush money. The VP who retired early after a harassment claim. Yeah, I had receipts. And I wasn't alone. They underestimated the people they stepped on while climbing up the ladder. I just happened to be the one who kept the map. I spent a month grieving. Then I burned the old version of myself. The compliant, overworked, invisible loyalist, gone. I hired a lawyer. Started a blog under a pseudonym, leaking small pieces first, just enough to raise eyebrows. Then I found the journalists, the real ones, the ones who smell blood and corporate rot. I gave them everything. Internal memos, financial inconsistencies, whistleblower testimonies. The story broke faster than they could call a PR firm. Then came the class action suits. Then the federal investigation. Then the boardroom purge. And there I was, watching from the front row. Their stock plummeted 46% in 3 weeks. The CEO resigned with a statement that read like a nervous breakdown. 3 VPs were subpoenaed. The company that fired me to save money lost millions trying to clean up the mess. Their investors fled. Their secrets rotted in the sun. And for once, they were the ones being watched, questioned, humiliated. It wasn't just revenge. It was balance. I started my own firm. Smaller, smarter, built on transparency and people who actually give a damn. I mentor whistleblowers now, helping them find their voice, build their cases, and rise again. My story became a book, a podcast, a platform. They erased me thinking I'd disappear. Instead, I multiplied. And when I drove past that old building last month, skeleton crew, for lease sign in the window, I didn't even smile. I had already won. So if you're sitting in that same gray chair I once sat in, heart pounding, palm sweating, watching your loyalty be fed to the machine, let me say this, they may have power, but you have truth. They may sign your paycheck, but they don't own your worth. Document everything. Build your case. And when they throw you into the fire, rise as the flame. Your silence was survival. But your voice is the weapon they'll never see coming.